Overnight, all eyes were on the campus of UCLA. University officials finally allowing LAPD and the California Highway Patrol to come in and fully dismantle an encampment built up on the college campus. You know, they kind of tried to tear it down, and then the students came back, and now this was the final, we think, for now at least, tear down. But before it was actually dismantled, an LA-based freelance reporter named Anthony Cabasa went inside of it, and he has given us permission to show what he found. Look at this. The walls of one building, spray painted all over with messages like Free Gaza and Intifada. Well, they love that one. Protesters were seen wearing masks and headscarves to hide their faces. Some also donned white protective hard helmets. That was weird. Here you see a makeshift barrier built out of large plywood boards. It had been rebuilt after being torn down the night before. A short time later, around 3 a.m. LA time, police moved in. Protesters all wearing those same white helmets, now armed with umbrellas, battling police. But they had totally peaceful intentions. One protester screaming, "This is a school! We fucking learn!"
This is a fucking school! This is a fucking school! What are you doing? This is a school! We fucking learn!
Oh, you learn all right. You're going to learn the hard way, sir. Hear that, LAPD? They're just there for their studies. That's all, just sweet little university co-eds and their boyfriends just trying to get a better education. We're here to fucking learn. At one point, the police retreated from the encampment. This is video from ABC Local in LA. Their chopper overhead clearly shows the officer pulling back. But eventually, the LAPD did move back in, and again, freelancer Anthony Cabasa was on the scene. You see LAPD officers busting through the encampment. These students tried to resist. By 9 a.m. this morning, the encampment was completely torn down. However, a New York Times reporter on the scene heard the protesters chanting, "We will rebound," with all of our fucking learning. They're so sad they can't resume. What do you mean? I thought we're here to learn. Let's do the learning, honey. Rebound exactly for what? We're now asking. It's not going to go very well for you now that the cops are actually involved. That was the only thing that needed to happen here. It finally did happen. And now you're done. Okay? It's kind of fun watching you eat your own, but with all the Jew hatred you've been spewing, it got a little less fun, and now you're done. Yesterday, a spokesperson for the encampment. Do you believe they have actual spokespeople? But I'm so glad that we met this woman. I've got a lot to say about a lot of these spokespeople. This particular gal let it be known that divestment is not really the end goal. She said the quiet part out loud. She wants to take down at least the whole university system.
I think it's more than divestment as well. I think given the fact that the University of California is founded on colonialism, it's inherently a violent institution. There needs to be an addressment of U.S. imperialism.
Okay. We haven't got a lot that we have to get to, thanks to these great protesters drawing our attention to all the colonialism everywhere. Can your savings weather an economic storm? Think about what you've put away for the future. Inflation can render cash worthless. Real estate can crash like it did in 2008. Economies built on a mountain of debt can fall like a house of cards. There are very few physical assets that you can invest in that can stand the test of time. But gold has withstood as a valued form of money. It's why many people are flocking to it right now, and it's why Birch Gold is busier than ever. Through a little-known tax loophole, Birch Gold lets you convert a retirement account into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold. And the best part, it does not cost you 1 cent out of pocket. To learn more, text MK to 989898 and claim your free info kit on gold. Again, can your IRA or 401k weather an economic storm? If not, consider looking into Birch Gold. Text MK to 989898 and explore securing your savings today. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.